How to do driving for dollars in order to find wholesale deals for 100% free. In this video on my free Wholesaling University, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to drive for dollars in person or do it virtually and to find wholesale deals for 100% free using this method. Essentially, what driving for dollars is, it's when you drive around neighborhoods looking for distressed properties, looking for properties that have overgrown yards. You know, the roof looks messed up, the fascia, the front of the house looks beat up, and it looks like a mess. If the property looks like it's in disrepair, they may be motivated to sell the property. So you're going to drive around neighborhoods looking for properties that look like they need work, and then you're going to reach out to the homeowner and try to make them a cash offer for their property and see if they'd be interested in selling the property. In order to do this method, you'll need a couple things. So let me go ahead and show you. The first thing is Google Maps. If you want to do this method virtually, you are able to do it from the comfort of your desk by using the little guy and dropping him down on the street and going through neighborhoods by just walking through neighborhoods virtually. So this is how to virtually drive for dollars. If you want to do it in real life, you just need to make sure you have a car and drive around neighborhoods looking for distressed properties. The second thing you're going to need is cyberbackgroundchecks.com. Cyberbackgroundchecks.com is a website that lets you do reverse address lookup. You're going to be able to plug in the address of any property, and you are going to be able to do a reverse address lookup in order to get the contact information of the homeowner that owns the property. So if you're driving around neighborhoods and you find a property that looks like it needs work and it looks like they may be a motivated seller because the property's in rough shape, you need a way to get their contact information to be able to call them up and make them an offer for their property. So that's what we use cyber background checks for. This is a website that is essentially a free skip tracer. This lets you skip trace property addresses for free in order to get the contact information. So if I'm driving around looking for distressed properties, let's go ahead and do an example. Let's go to the west side of Arizona, and I'm going to drop in on this neighborhood right here. And we're going to go ahead and look for a property that needs work, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look. Not bad, but not great. Let's keep going. Let's find something that looks a little more rough. Let's keep going. So right here, looks like there's a broken down car, okay? And that could lead to maybe possible motivation to sell. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and get the address. And I'm going to go ahead and do a reverse address lookup. And it's going to load, and it's going to go ahead and give me their information, and their contact information is right down here for me to reach out to this homeowner and make them an offer for their property. So it's as simple as that. So let's go ahead and find one more property. These all look okay. Let's go inside a neighborhood rather than like on a main road. Right here on Sherrill Drive. And let's go ahead and walk the street, see if we can find another property. But this is basically the driving for dollars method. All you're going to do is either get in your car and drive around or go ahead and do it virtually on Google Maps and look for properties that are distressed or that look vacant, just like this one right here. Clearly their AC unit is out because they have window AC units. You see that? So this is a distressed property. The door looks all beat up. Why do they have window AC units if they have a central AC? And look at all this junk that's in the backyard. This could be a hoarder situation. This is a perfect house right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the address. This one's in Peoria, Arizona. And guys, the beautiful thing about this as well is you can do this in any state, any market across the country. It doesn't have to be where you live. So that means you can reach out to thousands of properties that you find that look distressed. So now we're going to go ahead and see Ethel Jones, age 116 years old. So probably she passed away and her son inherited the property, so now we want to find her relatives that may have inherited the property and reach out to them, and here's their contact info. So we're going to go ahead and do that reverse address lookup to get the contact information, and we're going to go ahead and reach out to the homeowner of this property and say, hey, are you motivated to sell your property? I'd love to make you a cash offer for it. It looks like your air conditioning unit must have gone out because I see you have window units. If you're looking to sell the property, I'd love to make you a fair cash offer for it. We're buying a bunch of properties in the neighborhood and the surrounding area, and we would be highly interested in working with you on your property. So we'd call them up, give them a pitch like that, and try to lock up the deal. And as you can see, they've got a bunch of junk in the backyard, so this is a very good one. You can see it looks like there's a newer AC, but then an older like swamp cooler, but then they have window AC. So something weird's going on with this property. So that's a good example. Let's go ahead and find one more property that looks like it needs work. And also, guys, the cyber background checks, this is going to be a super valuable website for just finding contact information for any property. So keep this in mind. When it comes to skip tracing, if you need to do individual skip tracing and you don't want to spend 10 cents a record, use this website to be able to skip trace for 100% free. Let's go ahead. We'll drop in right here. Now these are a newer build community, so there might not be as many. Yeah, this is a newer build community. But basically, you want to go to the rougher areas of your town, of where you live, or whatever market you're looking at doing, and try to find the rougher areas and then go ahead and make them offers. This is a townhouse community, so probably not a great option. Let's go right over here. Let's find one more property that needs work. So this one right here, look, the roof's messed up, the window has a piece of the wall cut out, there's multiple cars parked in the front, there's trash in the backyard. This one would be a good one to go ahead and reach out to. So we would go pull the address, do a reverse address lookup, and reach out to them. So guys, that is how to do the driving for dollars method to find wholesale deals for free. You can do it virtually or you can do it in real life. So yeah, guys, super valuable method right there. Another thing I do want to mention is you're also able to go ahead and look up like foreclosure properties on Zillow, and you can go ahead and drive those as well. So if I pull up Zillow and I go more and I go foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, we can go ahead and look those up and then drive by those and knock on the door and try to make the seller an offer, or we can do the reverse address lookup as well and reach out to the seller as well. So doing the driving for dollars method on foreclosure and pre-foreclosure properties can be valuable as well. But I hope this video was helpful. Let's move on to the next video in the Free Wholesaling University. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the link down below and enroll in the full free university so that way you can access the rest of the free training videos. And if you'd like to upgrade to the complete Wholesaling University, it's only $297 and you're going to get access to over 40 more videos than what's inside the free Wholesaling University. This complete Wholesaling University goes over everything you need to know from start to finish on how to get your first deal and then to scale the business all the way up to doing $1 million every single year. Look what's inside. All of these educational videos on every single part of the business. So that being said, if you'd like to upgrade to the complete Wholesaling University, it's only $297. But if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link down below and at least enroll in the full free Wholesaling University so that way you can access the rest of the free training videos. I look forward to seeing you inside the program because you're going to also be able to network in the community with all the other students. I look forward to seeing you inside.